Gemini, welcome. We're going to be doing your weekly reading. We're doing 4 cards this week. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and we are just going to ask Spirit for a little guidance for Gemini. What Gemini might need to know this week. Anything that Gemini needs to know. Just 4 cards for Gemini, please. I have a new microphone. I'm hoping that works out well. This is my test run, so hopefully the sound is better. There is an air conditioner running in the background, so my apologies if that noise is distracting. We have 3. We just need one more. Sorry, itch on my face. One more for Gemini, Spirit, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising Gemini. This is a general reading. It won't pertain to all of you. If it's not resonating, don't try to make it fit. It's just not your reading this week. And you can come back next week and we'll have one for you. Just need one more card for Gemini, please, Spirit. One more card for Gemini. One more card for Gemini. There we go. All right. Or is that 2? Okay. So what do we have? We have the 7 of Pentacles. I've been doing this ever since I got this microphone. I keep trying to show the card to the microphone. That does not help you see the card. And when I sat down, everything was focusing so beautifully. And now we've gone back to my challenged state. Anyway, we have the 7 of Pentacles energy. And that is kind of building your wealth. It's helping you to finally start to see that your hard work and perseverance are paying off. Why won't that focus? That's so bizarre. Okay, there we go. It's all the lines. It's kind of trippy, I guess, the different lines. Anyway, so hard work, perseverance. You're starting to see that is a good strategy. It's followed up by this 6 of Wands, which speaks to victory of some sort. There's success and possibly some public acclaim for your hard work. So there's a real focus here, Gemini, on your work this week. It looks like you're really focused on your work. You're starting to see that it's paying off. Other people are noticing that it's paying off. You're starting to get some public recognition of your efforts. This is followed by the Daughter of Swords energy. This is like a Page of Swords. This is, again this week, the Wild Unknown Tarot from Kim Kranz. And her daughter cards are sort of page equivalents. There are some subtle differences there. For the most part, we can read this as a Page of Swords energy. And in that case, it's this restlessness, this curiosity. There's something, as you're starting to see your hard work pay off and you're starting to be acknowledged publicly for it, you're feeling a bit restless. Like, maybe what's next? Do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to start doing something else? This is very much focused on work this week. It's not about relationships. And then we're following that up with another Pentacle card. In the 4 of Pentacles, which is kind of a nice card. You see all of the colors starting to bleed in. There is a sense of kind of being a little more conservative and pulling back. So in typical Gemini fashion, you find yourself making progress, getting some public acclaim for that. You start to feel a little restless. You want to maybe do something else. And then your other twin pipes in and says, wait, we're doing well. Let's just kind of back off a little bit. Let's be a little conservative here about shifting midstream. Why don't we just kind of see where we're at? Why don't we just stay right here in this good place for a little while? Tame that curiosity. So what should you do, Gemini? I don't know. And Spirit isn't saying. I think Spirit is saying you need to sit both of your twins down and have a chat. is this maybe this initial success is something that you should stick with and keep working on, and it'll be an even bigger success? Or should you split your bandwidth, your resources, and take on another project that also seems interesting and has sparked your curiosity? Or should you be a little more conservative and stick with what you have, focused on what you're doing and doing well and starting to see results from? I think this is probably a very typical Gemini problem, right? Your mind is racing, everything's catching your interest. Not everything, but a great number of curiosities cross your path and you're eager to find out more. But there's definitely a value in sticking with what's growing as well. So I'm not sure if I'm telling you anything new with this reading this week, Gemini, but I hope that it's helpful. I hope it helps you to focus on what's going on internally and see where that takes you. Thank you for those of you who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Every like, share, and subscribe helps the messages get to more people. And that really is my goal here, to get these messages out to people that might be helped by them. So thank you again to all of you for being here and sharing this time. It is wonderful, and it's such a blessing. I hope you have a great week, Gemini. Blessings.